Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I have a friendship card for you guys using a beautiful bundle called Beauty Abounds to create this card. Hopefully you can see the embossing in the background. This set is just gorgeous for the butterflies, but there's some really nice sentiments as well. So I'm going to show you how I created this. Let me show you the supplies first. So as I mentioned, we're going to use the Beauty Abounds bundle. I'm getting my friendship sentiments from here, and then we are going to use these gorgeous butterfly thinlits to create the butterfly on the front of our card as well. I am going to use our rectangle stitched framelits. I have a couple of those here. We're using some metallic pearls. We're going to be using our Memento black ink as well as our gorgeous Grape. I'm going to be using some of the gorgeous Grape mini striped ribbon and the Tuft dynamic embossing folder as well as a Whisper white envelope. Okay. So for our card base, I am using a piece of thick Whisper white. This is 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored at 4 1/4. We're going to give that a nice crease. The thick Whisper white is awesome for card bases because it's a heavier weight, and it does. We do have it in very vanilla as well, so I always keep that on hand for bases. It's just a lovely, lovely weight. Okay, this is a piece of Highland heather. This is cut 4 by 5 1/4, and we are going to emboss this with that Tuft folder. So why don't we do that? Let's grab our Big Shot. So I have our regular Big Shot platform in here because this is one of the dynamic embossing folders, so it's thicker. We are going to put our Highland heather right in there, and I just want to see if I'm straight here. I don't think I am. And then we're going to use one cutting plate and roll that through. I think this is one of my favorite embossing folders. We have so many, and it's hard to choose your favorite, but I really do love this one. All right, let's change platforms, and we will do our other die cutting. So why don't we start with our rectangles. I have a scrap here of Whisper white, and then I have a piece of gorgeous Grape. Let's flip this around. We'll just do it on this end so we can do them at the same time. Alright, let's roll that through. Okay, there's our little stitched rectangle. We'll set that aside. Let's do the same with our gorgeous Grape. I love these two purple shades together. Another favorite combination of mine. Alright, let's go ahead now and get our big butterfly dies. So you can see what I mean by big. That is all one piece. Absolutely gorgeous, and it can fit on a card front as well, which is very nice. So I am going to cut this butterfly here. This is the outline. I'm going to do this in the gorgeous Grape, and then I'm going to do the other part in the Highland heather. So what I like to do is put the paper in and kind of place the die, you know, along the edge. So I'm not cutting any of the other butterflies. Okay, and then you can see here, let me just be careful with those antennas. Let's do it from the back where I can see a little bit better. There you go. So there's our butterfly, and then this piece here we can just trim out. So let me set that aside while we do the gorgeous Grape. So I'm going to do the same thing here. We'll just place it on the edge of our paper. You just want to be careful you don't get your die off your plate, because if you happen to try to run it through the Big Shot, you will bend it, especially with these thinlits, so be very careful for that. Okay. All right, I think we're done with our Big Shot, so let's put this aside. All right, let's bring back our dies here. Where's my piercer? Okay, let's set that aside. Now I'm just going to use my piercer to poke all these out. Okay, so now that we have those trimmed, you can see here I just have this little extra lip, and I'm just going to round that right off. And we'll do the same thing here with our gorgeous grape. Okay, and then I like to piece this together with my multi-purpose glue. So I'm going to do that first, just so that I can give it some time to stick. Because this is so thin, you know, you don't have a lot of opportunities of places to put the glue. So I just want to be sure I give it a second. The adhesive sheets would have been a great idea here. I should have used those. Okay, so let's line this up. I tend to do better with it in my hands. Okay. All right, and then I'm just gonna give that a nice press. I like to lay a block on it, so I'm going to set that aside with a block, and let's go back to our card. Alright, so we can go ahead and put together our rectangle shapes. Oops. Just like that, we're going to grab our Memento black, and we are going to take A Friend is Someone Who Chooses You, and we're going to ink that up, and we're going to stamp that right here. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down our tuft layer as well. Add adhesive along all four sides. Make sure that doesn't lift up. And we will go ahead and lay that down. Okay, so I do have a piece of the gorgeous Grape ribbon here. This is probably well over, let me look. I will actually tell you. It's probably about 15 inches. And so I am going to fold this behind my rectangle. Okay, so I kind of just played with it a little as far as where I wanted it. I'm going to come back and put adhesive all over the back of this rectangle, and that's what's going to help me hold that ribbon in place. Nice press, get that ribbon stuck. Okay, now we're going to come back and adhere our butterfly. So we're going to put some liquid glue here as well. I love these two purples together. I think they're so pretty. Alright, and then we are going to lay that down. I'm just going to give that a little press. I'm going to grab my metallic pearls, and we're going to use about 3 of these. You could do as many as you want. And I'm going to set these right in the center of those diamonds. So you will see when you're using this folder I know it's hard on camera to see. I'm going to lift this up here and hopefully you can see it, but I'm going to add them. Hopefully this helps. Right in the center of those diamonds, there's a little circle there, and that's where I'm putting the pearls. I love it. Love it. All right, let me grab our Whisper white envelope. We're also going to do the rest of the sentiment on the inside with the black. So I am going to stamp. Uh-oh, I think I just pulled a ribbon, or pearl, off of my original. Okay, so it says out of a whole world of people. And we are going to put that right in the center. Make sure I'm straight. Just like that. We have a little butterfly in this set. There's a couple of stamped butterflies. This is the larger one. We're going to ink that up in the gorgeous Grape. And I'm going to stamp it right there. And then we're also going to do our envelope. So I'm going to stamp, because of the direction of the butterfly, I'm going to do it on that corner, the right hand corner, and then I'm also going to do it right here on the flap of our envelope, just to finish it off. So that completes today's project. I love this stamp set. I think it's gorgeous. The dies are absolutely beautiful. As always, you can pick up all of the products used in today's video in my online store. There is a full supply list in the description of this video, and I look forward to being back with you real soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.